Birth tourism is one of the thriving industries in the world, and although people would go for the UK, US and Canada, we also know that people are also striving to get the Caribbean passports. Example, Grenada passports. I know it's an expensive venture, but I think the pros outweigh the cons. So today I will be talking about what to expect when you're expected in Grenada. I will be very specific in Grenada because this is where I gave birth to two of my kids, and a lot of people have asked me what the process is all about. Let me emphasize that that was not why we came to Grenada. We are in Grenada for work, but because I was here and I went to carry Bele, so I had to give birth here. And I want to put you through the hospital experience and the hospital requirements and what is needed to get your Grenada passport. Yeah, so without much ado, let's go right into the video. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. I am doing amazing. Thanks for asking. My name is Abby Green, popularly known as Boo Boo from Boo Boo's Boulevard, and on this space I help parents and individuals at large find balance in life through productivity, intentional living, working smart, and living happy. Also, I showcase the Caribbean lifestyle, especially from a foreigner's perspective, and I also showcase the mom lifestyle in the Caribbean. So if these are the kind of things that you are interested in, please press the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post my videos. So for the new subscribers, welcome to this family. Okay, so this video is going to be in two segments. I'm going to talk about the hospital requirements when you are expecting, where to go prenatal, where to go deliver your baby, and where to go postnatal. So we'll also deal with what is required of you while you're delivering your baby. Then I would also talk about what is required of you in terms of documentation so that you get your Grenada passport. You got hit and you're expecting. The first thing to do is go to your clinic, the clinic that is nearby. If you're in Grandans, you go to the Grandans Medical Center. But if you're maybe near the General Hospital, I think it's best to go to General Hospital. There are other different clinics spanned around Grenada. Antenatal classes are quite breezy here. I would say that it's not rocket science. Everything just comes like they get you your card, you get registered, and they tell you when to visit, if it's every 4 weeks or if it's every 2 weeks or maybe weekly. So that's that. It's not any big deal. But when you're going to give birth, they would require you to run some tests depending your O'Sullivan, your CBC, RBC, WBC, different kind of tests you're going to run. It's either you run it in the General Hospital, which is relatively cheaper than running it outside in a private laboratory. If you run it in a private laboratory, you're more likely to get it early, but it's going to be expensive. I've done both and I've seen the differences. Private lab, expensive, quicker. General lab, not expensive, but it's quite slow. When it's time, they would give you a hospital list. I didn't get this list actually, but I found out that it was pretty different from what I was expecting. Besides the fleece blankets, the jumpsuits and everything, I noticed that they actually dress for a hot weather. That is, they're giving you a list for a hot weather. When I gave birth in Saudi Arabia, most of my things were warm clothing because I actually gave birth in the winter. So I had to kind of buy some new stuff that was going to fit with my summer babies. Instead, when you come to Grenada and you're giving birth, I don't think you should focus on very thick clothing. Their vests here are quite light, so you have to go to shops and get a very light vest compared to the ones that I had. The ones I had were really thick cottons, but here they're quite kind of very light. So that is, you should bear that in mind when you're having a baby here. You don't really bundle up a baby like that because the weather is not cold. So let me quickly run through what your hospital list will be like. 5 bodysuits, 3 slip suits, 2 going home outfits, 1 blanket, 1 swaddle blanket, 3 receiving blankets, mittens, socks, hats, comb, body lotion, that's baby lotion, diapers and wipes and all that, yada yada yada, you know all that. Then for the mom, this was actually customized. This list for me was customized, so I will not go into the list like that, but I need to emphasize that they talk about getting nightgowns for the moms. And the kind of nightgown is kind of what I see is kind of popular, so I actually feel that they tell them the exact kind of nightgown they have. It's actually a 2-piece nightgown, the one that is just a gown and the one that covers up. So, and they want it in cotton, I think so, because of the weather. Because the the first time I was giving birth in Grenada, I had my silk my silk nightgown, though it was a 2-piece, but I wasn't comfortable in it, and it was also black. So it just looked like I had a lingerie that I was bringing to the hospital. So you have to shop for a cotton, 100% cotton nightgown, the one inside and the one on it. Then they would require you to bring a set of bed sheets, which is quite strange. So you get your bed sheet, and the bed sheet has to have the fitting sheet, then the cover sheet, and you have to get your pillow. Yes, you get your pillow with the pillowcase. So, and if you wish, you get your blankets. So it's something that was strange to me, so I have to highlight that for you. Then they also you also know when you're giving birth as a mom, whether you're doing CS or you're doing a vaginal birth, you are required to have some sanitary pads, you know, for those mushy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is the part where all the men, please, there's soccer going on in the next channel, please tune to the next channel. You know I have men and women here. So ladies, this is what I recommend. Adult diapers. They do all the dirty stuff for you. I had to save this one. Adult diapers, just get them from Gittins or any pharmacy. Just this kind of saves you the goriness of trying to change pads and all that. You wear this and you dispose everything. Capiche? That's all. Okay, they can come back now. Yes, as we were saying, that the men here are awesome hardworking men. So that's practically all I have to talk about on the hospital list. Then while you're giving birth, you most likely will pay for Pcr tests. I don't know the amount right now. I think $100 and something. I'm not too sure. I can't really. I was looking for the receipt and I couldn't find it. So PCR test, and if you're going for operation, if you're doing a CS, I think you're going to pay a fee, but it's not much. It's not much actually. And you know how much you pay if it was in the US. In fact, before everything was free, but this last birth that I had 2021, it was with a little fee, which I would not complain because it's a lot better than spending thousands of dollars in the US. Okay, so that's it. So after you finish giving birth and everything, hospital, don't worry about it. The food in the hospital, I think, is okay. It's fine. I will put some pictures here of different food that we ate there. It was kind of repetitive, but I'll give it to them because of how balanced the food is, and it was actually yummy. After your birth and you're relaxed and probably prepping to go home, there's an office that's just at the nook area of the maternity ward where the officers there come to register your child's birth. So they would give you something like this. This one is not used. Maybe it might not be blue by the time you give birth, but something like this, just to write the parent's name and all that, just to register the birth. Then this would be what you would use to go to the Ministry of what now? I don't know what ministry now, whether it's immigration. Yeah, it should be immigration, where you record the birth and they would give you the certificate. I have to confirm and put it on the screen. When you get this, you go there, they take this from you and give you the birth certificate of your child. So that birth certificate is, in fact, it's so breezy. It's done in a day, in few minutes, I'm telling you. So after that, if you want to continue applying for citizenship, you can apply. But if you want to come back maybe on a later day, just apply. I think this does not take up to a week. It doesn't take up to a week, and you get your passport. I will put on the screen how much you have to pay for this. Honestly, mommy brain, my head is fuzzy. I've been thinking about all that we paid, because this is Malachi's passport. That's a long time ago, and I'm wondering how much we were paying. But it actually, it's not much that you start worrying about. It's like it's really accessible, and that is how you become a Grenadian. And now let me quickly chip in the weight of this passport. You can go to every CARICOM country, that is Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago. You can go to St. Lucia, you can go to St. Vincent and Grenadines, and all those places, you can go there. Then you can go to the US, UK. Yes, anything that I think I'm wrong, I'm going to correct it on the screen. This is a very quick video because I have not had time to sit down to record, because a lot of errands I have been doing, a lot is on my plate right now. So I decided to quickly record this because people have been asking about it. So when you get this passport, yes, it might not give you the weight of US, UK and Canada, but it sure has a weight. This could actually usher you to school in St. George's University, one of the renowned medical universities, and you can go there tuition free if God says so. If God says so, you can go there tuition free, because there are some select students yearly that get the opportunity to study their tuition free. But Grenadians have the opportunity to study in this university with a waived scholarship. That is, the tuition has been partially paid, or it has been subsidized. That's the word I was looking for. So that is it for this video. If you like it, please press the like button for me. That's how YouTube know the content to recommend to you. So share to your friends, those people who have been asking, oh, I want to relocate with my family, or I want to give birth somewhere, it's too expensive to give birth in the US, UK. Now you have to stay 5 years to get the passport and all that. So where can I go? You can come here. To save you the details of what this passport can entail, you can go to Google and search what are the benefits of a Grenadian passport and see the countries that you can travel visa free. It's, if you're like me, that I like to travel, this is something you should be looking forward to, so that you can travel and just ditch the visas. Oh my god, visa applications can be very daunting, especially for some people who have tried over and over again. So this, having a passport that can make you move around freely, it's a plus. That's why you see the US, they're like this, because they can go anywhere. They want to chill with the big boys, and they're running kitty kitty and they're running kata kata. I know it's not up there yet. It's not up there. It's not up there with the big boys. That's the UK, US, Canada and Australia. That's true. It's not there yet, but it can take you it can take you very far. So that's all about this video. I hope I did not ramble so much, because trust me, as I'm recording this, my head is also running around things I need to do next. And that will be the end of this video. I hope you have an amazing weekend and a new week. Please take care of yourself. Nobody's going to take care of you except you put yourself first. From me to you is XOXO. Bye.
So